Did former President Mahama in 2020 say that when he comes, he's going to free Galamsey? Yes. Yes, he made that statement. You can Google and verify. He made that statement categorically that when he's voted for into power, he's going to free all persons convicted for Galamsey. That is the former president's position. And my senior here also mentioned that President Akufo-Addo is not being reasonable. I think sometimes, let's be very, decorous in some of the words. President Akufo-Addo, for Christ's sake, is the president of the Republic of Ghana. He's the commander. He's your president. He's my president. And so when we get the opportunity to speak to the Ghanaian people, let's not try to paint our leaders in a certain direction. But to say that President Akufo-Addo is not reasonable, then I'm free to also say that your former president is also deceitful and not truthful and a dishonest person. In fact, he is not just. In fact, the former president. No, Rosalind, I'm making a point.
This morning,
no, he said President Akufo-Addo is not reasonable, and you allowed it to pass. No, Rosalind.
I didn't allow it to pass.
Rosalind,
you know I didn't.
But you didn't allow him to retract it. He should have retracted it. No. To say that the president of the republic is not reasonable.
But I didn't allow him to pass.
No, but you should have allowed him to retract it. That's the point I'm making.
No, you don't tell us what to do for our.
Then allow me to also proceed respectfully.
What I'm saying, you have made a point, but I'm saying that we really need to solve this issue.
I agree.
You said you were here for a national conversation.
Of course, I was here for a national conversation, but you allowed him to say that President Akufo-Addo is not being reasonable.
What did I say?
You didn't allow him to retract it. You didn't allow him or tell him to retract it. So allow me make my point. The point I'm making is that
but
the flag bearer of the NDC, Rosalind, the point I'm making is that the flag bearer of the NDC, former President John Mahama, is the most deceptive, dishonest, and untruthful politician in this country.
That's from you.
That is my opinion.
Okay.
And I am saying so because in 2012, this is their 2012 manifesto, advancing the better Ghana agenda. In 2012, go to page 62 of their manifesto. They told us that when they come to power, they were going to amend the Minerals and Mining Act to ensure that they stop Galamsey operations in this country. This is their 2012 manifesto, paragraph 2 of page 62 of their 2012 manifesto. Let's ask ourselves, were they able to amend the Minerals and Mining Act? They failed. They lied. They lied to Ghanaians. After Ghanaians voted for them in 2016, and in 2012, per these promises, when they assumed office, they couldn't amend the Minerals and Mining Act to fight Galamsey. They lied. It was MPP that in 2019, we've been able to amend the Mineral and Miners Act.
So has a Mining Act, the question here is, has the Mining Act stopped Galamsey?
But it has played a role in...
Which role? Can we see? Wait.
No, it has.
I really wish that we take a look at where we are today. I think that Ghanaians are sick and tired of playing politics with our Galamsey. We need water. And all we are getting this morning is the two of you sit here and you play politics, please. You play politics with our Galamsey. Let's take a look at how bad our water body looks like this as of today. No, gentlemen, wait. As of this morning, and let's solve the problem. It's about time we stop this. And your president is this, and your flag bearer is this. Has it solved Galamsey? No. And we amended Minerals. Has it solved Galamsey? No. Take a look. There's a video of how River and Cobra is even looking as of today. If the video is available, I want the viewers to see the state, and now the two of you should speak to issues and let's solve our problem.
So Rosalind,
I'm not saying it's this is that. It is the two of you that are doing this. We are not here this morning for that.
Rosalind,
let's go into our issues.
You just mentioned that. Rosalind,
take a look. Take a look. Everybody should take a look at the condition of River Pra. And we are here talking about this president did this, and that president did this, and this president. Has it solved our problems? Today we are sitting here, we might not get water. Today we are sitting here, people are giving birth to children with clefts. And all we are talking about is president did this person did this, and this person did this. Can't we solve the problem?
You mentioned that amending the laws. What has amending the laws got to do with solving Galamsey?
I said, I didn't say
has it solved Galamsey?
Has it solved
Galamsey? Then you should interrogate the NDC 2024 manifesto.
I'm not here.
No, Rosalie.
I am here
please,
to let us talk.
Rosalie, allow me make my point.
Can we please? I will allow you, but
you allow me please make my point.
I made you make your point to a point.
No, I laid the preamble. I'm making my point, and okay. So far you've been interjecting me.
Because you see, you actually started by.
No, but you allowed Philemon to play politics with the issue. So allow me respond equally, respectfully, Rosalie. No. I have. No, you should allocate me the same time, and give me the same audience to respond to the inaccuracies Philemon La has channeled out. I haven't finished.
What else are you going
to say? You are interjecting me. I haven't even made my point.
What?
Philemon La spoke for 50 minutes. I've just spoke for 4 minutes. Hey, so please allow me.
Hey, my brother.
This is the NDC 2024 manifesto.
Don't join the Line Brigade.
Look at their page 61 of their manifesto. Paragraph 2. Amend the mineral and mining law to impose severe punishment on mining in water bodies. And so if we are making the case that amending laws do not play any role in fighting galamsey, I haven't said you've made that point. I'm just saying that if we are making the case that amending laws do not play any role in galamsey, then we should interrogate the NDC manifesto.
I didn't say that.
Rosalind, as I proceed.
Wait, Kwesi.
I haven't said you said that. No, I haven't said you said that. But I haven't attributed a statement to you. I haven't said you have said that. I am making a general proposition. I haven't mentioned you here.
No, you can make your point, but I'm just saying that before we have people cutting certain parts of the show and putting it on social media, I did not say that. And I
haven't said you've said
Thank
that.
you. Let's continue.
Again, Philemon made an untrue statement here that for the first time in this country, we've had Ghana Water Company issuing statements that our river bodies are being destroyed because of galamsey, and so it's possible we may have water challenges. I agree, and I have said on this show that I think that galamsey is a very serious issue that we all must look at. But it is not true to say that this is the first time the Ghana Water Company has issued a statement to say that galamsey is destroying our water bodies in 2015. And in fact, I'll read a story to you. On 12th August 2015, the headline of the story is, Bia River polluted by galamsey activities, Ghana Water Company Limited. In 2015, the Ghana Water Company issued a statement that there's likely to be water crisis in this country because the Bia River has been polluted by galamsey activities. And so this is even a testament to the fact that in 2015, galamsey activities was on the rise in this country. Who was the president of this country in 2015? And so don't paint a picture as if the NDC, during the NDC's regime, galamsey operations were not visible in this country. Under your government, galamsey operations was on a rise. You set up an interministerial committee, you failed. Your sector minister, Inusa Fuseni, admitted on TV that he has given up on the fight against galamsey because NDC, led by your former president, failed the fight against galamsey. And that is why Dr. Bawumia is telling us that he is going to leverage on so far what the President Akufo-Addo government has done in fighting galamsey by making sure that, as I speak to you, nobody is mining in our forest reserves. There's been a ban on mining in our forest reserves. Currently, there is, even those with legitimate licenses have been moved out of the forest. Currently, nobody is mining our forest reserves. Dr. Bawumia is saying that when voted for into power, he is going to deploy drones to monitor our forest reserves and our mining, our depleted mining concessions, so that when people enter into the various forest reserves, we can easily identify them, and we will not have to send soldiers by road to go and check or to go and sleep in the forest to see to ensure that people don't come into the forest. If you have the necessary technology, we have drones in this country. You could just even be in Accra, deploy drones to wherever you want them to be, and monitor, even get pictures of people involved. And sometimes when we put them on TV, we may embarrass them and they may even stop. These are all measures that we can put in place. Dr. Bawumia has also promised a minerals development bank, that just like we have the agricultural development bank that sustains farmers, we are going to have the minerals development bank that is going to help the miners, in purchasing the right equipment so that they do not purchase mercury and use chamfines on our river bodies and what have you. So the government is going to assist the small-scale miners to make sure that they do things properly. And also, Dr. Bawumia has said that, Rosalie, to be very fair with you, I have been to several galamsey constituencies during the 2020 elections. And you go there, and illegal mining is a major source of employment for most of these young people over there. And so to say that or for any government to promise that we are going to stop illegal mining totally or small-scale mining totally, I think it's not possible. But what we can do is to regulate it and make it legitimate. And that is why Dr. Bawumia is telling us that when voted for into power, per what this government has done so far with regularizing the small-scale miners into the or illegal mining into the community mining scheme, he is going to leverage on that to ensure that these young people are trained, given the necessary equipment, given the necessary tools to ensure that they engage in safe mining. And not to say that we are going to sack all of them, because if you look at the number of people and even the contribution of the mining sector in our economic growth, I mean, it's very significant. And so I think I agree with Dr. Bawumia when he says that he is going to transform the illegal mining sector and regularize it, implement the necessary laws like we have done in 2019. And so we can trust Dr. Bawumia, but cannot trust the other political party. I think that when we do that, we can come to a very firm conclusion of fighting galamsey.
All right. So with regards to that, we'll take a look at how our river bodies used to look like and how they are today. Current state of our river bodies. Looking at how galamsey has been fought. Looking at, over time, over a period. And like I said earlier, when we take a look at the NDC, galamsey was there during their time. Galamsey is still there now. How do we fight this? That's the question. And for us this morning, we are only looking for solutions. It's just sad that we have two politicians who sit and accuse each other. I think that we should go beyond this because galamsey is a collaborative effort. If we really want to fight it, it's not about political parties. Not about it at all. So let's see our messages that have come in this morning. And gentlemen, when I come back to you, let's try as much as possible to see how best we can fight it with our manifestos. Let's not attack any personalities this morning, please.